Oh, wonderful.
So as I told you, right, 4 stages. So this we start from first stage, and just to give a little taste of martial art, this KalariPayattu martial art, I just want to teach them the fighting techniques, how it is done in a different way. Right? If you go towards south, so there is a dance called Kathakali.
Yeah.
So I think you have heard of that.
I know,
right?
Kathakali. Kathakali is
Yeah.
very famous here.
So that was brought from Kalari.
Is it so?
It's like, if you see both, there are actually, you can see similarities.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Even 20 minutes, there is a different energy has been in my body.
KalariPayattu. It's a mouthful, right? This ancient Indian martial art is more than just a name. It's a journey of self-discovery, a path to unlock your inner warrior. Imagine a practice that's thousands of years old. Born in Kerala, it's a complete system of combat and healing. It's a dance of power and grace. What sets KalariPayattu apart? It's about understanding your body and harnessing your energy. In today's world, we crave balance and peace in the chaos. KalariPayattu bridges the ancient and modern, offering holistic well-being. It combines yoga, meditation, and dynamic movements. Strengthen your body, sharpen your mind, uplift your spirit. It's about self-defense and self-awareness. Find inner strength and become your best self. Meet Guru Suryanarayanan, a KalariPayattu master. He shares this ancient art form's wisdom with the world. Suryanarayan's classes are transformative experiences. He guides with patience and passion, helping you unlock your potential. Suryanarayan's teachings will empower and inspire you to push beyond your limits.
Namaskaram, Surya. Welcome to
Namaskaram.
CLTV podcast.
Thank you for having me here.
It's amazing that you are here to teach people of Canada a little bit of Karali. So tell us, what exactly is Karali all about?
So when you say the word Kalari,
Oh, it's Kalari.
yeah, it's Kalari.
Oh, so my bad. Okay.
So when you say the word Kalari, it means the space where we do the martial art. So KalariPayattu is the art form.
Oh, okay.
So how it actually origined was to actually defend ourselves from the animals.
Oh.
So that's how it actually was brought in. So there is a sage called Agastya Muni. So he actually brought in all these this martial art. So how it started was, so in those days, nowadays we have different weapons and different machine weapons and all, but those days we didn't have any of those, and we need to defend ourselves from the animals. So animals were the only threat to us. So what the sage Agastya did was, he adopted the movements and the fighting techniques from the animals. And now what we do is that.
Okay.
So there are two styles. So there are many styles across southern India. It's like mostly practiced in Kerala. But the major, when you say two different styles, there is northern style and southern style.
Okay.
And from there are different styles like Kaduthanadu, where it's like central. So there are different styles now. There are different branches, you can say.
In Kalari. Okay.
So people interpret it in a different way of their own belief. All these, it's everywhere, right? So so when when Agastya started observing and not taking the techniques from the animals, so he started teaching us how it should be done and how to protect ourselves from the animals. And then slowly, as we grow, we need to fix our territories and we have kingdoms, right?
So it basically started as a self-defense mechanism and evolved into defensive mechanism.
Yes.
And offensive later point of
correct. So now after a certain point, so after these kingdoms came up, so weaponry also came up. So that was brought up by Parashurama.
Oh,
So
okay.
you know he's a warrior.
Yeah, he's
and
very. He's believed to be the one who trained Dronacharya.
Not
No,
Drona. Yeah,
Bhishma.
Dronacharya also,
Uh-huh.
and Bhishma and Karna. There are
Oh yes,
set of
Bhishma,
people.
Karna. Dronacharya is also trained by Parashurama,
Yes.
right? And then that's how. Okay, makes sense now. So he introduced weaponry into the
Yes.
Kalari.
Yes.
So it is very ancient then.
It's very ancient. Yes.
Oh my God! Like
Very
it goes to the antiquity. So what is the approximate? Like just out of curiosity, what is the approximate time frame? I can call it
I'm
10,000.
yeah.
Huh?
It can be that long actually,
Oh, fantastic!
because Mahabharata is only like
Around 6,000.
yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. Wow, that's amazing. So in a way, so can I know this gentleman called Bodhidharma.
Correct.
So he traveled all the way to the northern side of the planet,
Yes.
specifically to China and current day China. And there, I don't know what it used to be called those thousands of years ago. So he traveled all the way there by passing jungles and Himalayas. He crossed all the Himalayas and all. And there is a temple built for him in one of the Chinese provinces. So was he also a Kalari master?
Yeah. So here where like Sadhguru says about him in detail is he's actually a Pallava king.
Oh.
So he goes. His guru sends him to to walk north, and he actually goes to, and then he finds this place. So then there were no any territories, right? They just called a different country.
In a way, eastern side of the world never stopped any ascetic person or a saint, irrespective of the kingdoms could be fighting, but they always let people, the orange rope people cross everywhere.
Yes.
Probably that's the reason he was never stopped. But I'm surprised that none of the animals attacked him on the way, probably because of the Kalari.
Yeah, he might have been attacked, but
he protected himself.
Yes, obviously.
Okay, that was a stupid question. So, wow. So now I'll go. So how does Kalari impact our pranic system or Kundalini? I mean, not Kundalini, the chakra system within our body.
So I would say, I mean, it's not that I would say. I've been learning this for years. So I've heard people, my teachers say, and Sadhguru talk about this. So it is more of a spiritual thing also.
Oh.
So you can call it as a martial art to self-defense. Yes, obviously. But so you've known this. India has 64 art forms.
Yes.
So 64 Kalaikal. Correct. So all these are connected, I would say. So let's take yoga or a dance. So Sadhguru says there's always possibility when you do these art forms to bring spirituality in you. In my experience, if you ask me, it is like it brings me stability.
Okay.
So if you want to do yoga or any activity that matters, so it brings stability and stillness. So for example, if you want to do some work, if your physical body is being obstacle for you, then there's no point, right? You're suffering actually. So you like that work really a lot, but you're not able to do. So Kalari actually helps a lot in this way. And spiritually, when I do this art form, when I do it for maybe 1 hour or even 20 minutes, there is a different energy has been in my body throughout the day. So it is a different. You cannot call it as a what do you say? Kind of a strength or something, but it is a different kind of energy. You talked about these chakras and as I told you, right? It is part of spirituality also.
So looks like it's gonna bring a lot of agility within us.
Yes,
along
exactly.
with the energy system. Yes. What do you say? I should not be calling it manipulation, but along with the enrichment of the energy system within our body. That's amazing.
So in Kalari we have different. It's not called chakras, but we call it as marmas. So chakras are there. Chakras are there for sure.
Marmas.
So
I've got a question on that. Go ahead. Yeah.
yeah. So marmas there are 64 marmas in Kalari.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say chakras, there are how many? 108, and there are different number of
12, I guess. Like
112.
yeah.
Sorry, 1 or 12. 112, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not expecting that.
So in Kalari we have 64 marmas.
Uh-huh.
There's actually a specific all the weaponaries and all the fighting is at that direction. So initially when you start learning, nobody is going to teach you
The marmas.
because it's very dangerous and it's very helpful also in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
I'll come back to that.
Okay.
So there are separate weapons to that. So now in Kalari, now the style which I'm learning right now, there are 4 stages.
Mm-hmm.
So one is just preparing your body, and next is moving to the next stage. So unless you don't prepare your body, you cannot move to that next stage.
Okay.
That in any work that matters, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you need to prepare your body or tone your body first, and then the next stage is wooden weapons.
Wooden weapons.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that goes like long to short. So it's called vadi and then chervadi and vata. So there are different sizes for the long sticks and the different sizes for the short sticks.
Okay.
So after that is metal weapons. So now the metal weapons are from the short to long. So it goes dagger, sword, and spear, and urumi. So this is the.
So urumi is the top one.
Yeah.
So for the people who don't know what is urumi is like
a flexible sword.
A flexible sword.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a better way to call it.
Yeah.
There is a movie, Prithviraj.
Yes.
You might.
There is a movie, other movie also called Palasi Raja in Malayalam.
Uh-huh.
So Palasi Raja is a great king who fought against with using these techniques, KalariPayattu and his weaponaries. He was actually a master in that too.
Wonderful, wonderful. So having said that, so just out of curiosity, so where are you born? Like in which part of India are you born, and how did you get into this? I'm really curious to understand, like how did someone end up getting into Kalari and becoming a master?
So I should actually, in the first place, I should thank my parents for actually putting me in that space.
Where did they put you?
So they put me in Isha Samskriti, a school called Isha Samskriti.
Oh, you're the product of Isha.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
So it is located in Coimbatore.
Coimbatore, okay.
So my native is Salem. I'm actually from a weaver family.
Okay.
So silk sarees and any weaving products. So I'm from that family.
Mm-hmm.
So my father was into Isha for past 20-25 years.
Wonderful.
So he wanted me to be in that atmosphere and with Satguru. And that was...
I am able to see that vibe in you. That energy is like amazing. That's so how is the culture in the Isha schools? Like what exactly happens? I'm just curious to understand that.
So there are 2 different schools. Actually 3 for the... I'll just name the school first: Home School and Isha Samskriti and Isha Vidya. So Isha Vidya is for the rural people, and Isha Home School is actually proper education system like CBSE. I'm not sure about what the syllables are, but it's a international school where how the normal schooling is.
Correct. Okay.
So Isha Samskriti is Gurukulam. If you have to be really precise. So we be there how actually in ancient days people used to go stay there with the Guru. He has to spend some time with the Guru and learn what the Guru teaches. So and then like how the kings go study with the
in a way Guru, it's a residential school,
yes,
but at the same time
it
follows the ancient Indian way.
Yes.
One.
So we actually don't cut our hair and even the boys or girls till we finish the 10 years course. So it is
it's a 10 years course.
Yeah, it's a 10 years course.
Grade 1 to grade 10, or like
there's no standards. It is just you can call it as sub juniors, juniors, seniors.
Oh, okay.
But now it has changed as kanishtas, madhyamas. So in the
Indian way of calling.
Correct.
That thing. Wonderful.
So we have this set of subjects, or very other important subjects or main subjects. So dance, Kalari, yoga, music, and Sanskrit. and English, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the main subjects that we have. And in the 10 years course, so the first 4 years, you need to study all the subjects. And then after the fourth year, you get to choose in your 2 or 3 subjects and specialize in that.
Oh, that choice is yours.
Yeah, the
So,
choice is yours.
Does Guru suggest you what?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
So there are a lot of teachers around us. So with different subjects.
Mm-hmm.
So they suggest, oh, you're good at it, and can actually proceed. And again, it's the individual's choice.
Fantastic.
So after that, we actually do something like open schooling. So obviously, you need a certificate for
The
outside
school.
world.
Yeah.
So there is no certificate from the school. That is Samskriti. We don't have certificate at all. But we do this 10th and 12th as an open schooling.
Got it.
So by using that, we can, if you want at all, study a college or a degree, can use that.
So you can so that includes the science and that open schooling.
Yes.
Okay.
So there are other subjects like Tamil or maths, the science, other academics, right?
So
We
the
have
regular,
it's just a
school.
general knowledge or how much ever is needed for a child. That's all
So-
it's been
So
taught.
on the whole, Isha schooling kind of covers a human being as a whole. Like you want to get into the regular education, you have that. You want to focus on the traditional subjects, you have that.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So what Sadhguru says is, to bring a human's fullest potential with mind and physical body, and in energy system also. So that's what Sadhguru says.
Wonderful. Let's, as you said, energy system. Just curious to learn a little bit about like what are the other art forms which got inspired from Kalari? Do you have any idea? Like, I know the same thing. The Bodhidharma story. I heard that kung fu is one such form,
Yes.
and as he crossed other places, karate could have been influenced, and there are certain martial arts in Thailand as well. I don't know the names of them. So, do you have any picture of it?
So if you ask me about other martial arts, I have not done any other martial arts, but I've seen other martial
No,
arts.
I'm talking about the ones which got influenced by Kalari.
Influenced by Kalari. Actually, if you go towards south,
Mm-hmm.
so there is a dance called Kathakali.
Yeah.
So I think you have heard of that.
I know
right?
Kathakali. Kathakali
Yeah.
is very famous. Yes.
So that was brought from Kalari.
Is it so?
It's like, if you see both, there are actually, you can see similarities.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So actually, I'm a dancer too.
Oh, fantastic!
I'm a Bharatanatyam dancer too.
Wow.
So I'm having a performance with my teacher.
Where?
So
In
it's
Canada?
in Canada.
Oh, on
So
what day?
I have come with my teacher, dance teacher, to
Wonderful,
Canada. So
wonderful.
he's a citizen here. So
Oh,
he
okay.
had invited me for just learn and be with him.
So where is the dance?
So the
performance
dance
happening?
performance is happening in, if I'm not wrong, North York.
North York. Okay. Do leave me this.
Yeah.
I'll put it for my audience so that they
Sure,
can come and watch
sure.
you. So that will be
Yeah.
amazing.
So
So-
I'm a dancer too, and Kalari brings a lot of support for my dance.
Wonderful.
So now, if you ask me about influence by Kalari, I'm not sure about the influence of different martial arts,
Mhm.
but there are a lot of martial arts in India, which is actually can say hidden.
Mhm.
But the problem is, it does not come out. Even if you ask me, this particular art form, that is KalariPayattu, if it doesn't come up and people don't promote it, it might happen to this also.
Yeah.
So there is a martial art called pike.
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 Okay.
So it's in Orissa. So
Oh.
when we were in Samskriti, we go in a Bharat Darshan. To Bharat Darshan.
Is it so?
Yeah. So
Wow.
yearly once we go to a tour.
Uh-huh.
We go visit different states of its culture and how it actually was brought up and how people wear their culture. So once what happened, we went to this place where they performed pike,
Mm-hmm.
and unfortunately, it has become a dance form. Yeah.
So that's
It-
basically a martial art turned into a
Yes,
dance form.
yes. They
Oh.
actually was used to fight.
Wow.
So I really feel these kind of martial arts should be, brought up and promoted, not for at least just for our culture, how our culture is, and culture. What
Can-
all was, um,
What did we lose
yes.
from the culture?
There's so much loss that we had for KalariPayattu. I feel all these art forms should be held up and
Yeah.
preserve it.
I guess kids like you are when they are entering into this, like it's amazing to see someone half of my age is here and talking to him, and I'm learning stuff from you. I hope the newer generation feels amazing about what you're doing, and I'm sure maybe a couple of years from now you'll become a mini Sadguru, maybe.
No, that's not possible. We just, I would say all his like his vision. I just want to keep up his vision.
Wonderful.
So to spread the culture of India,
Eh,
Bharat.
Irrespective of the region, like
Yes.
all through the
Yes.
because right from the top of the country, you go to Kashmir and come down to Kanyakumari, everything is interconnected through the culture.
Totally.
It doesn't
yes.
matter the language is different, food is different, the clothing is different, but still people think same.
Yeah.
At core, at foundation, soul is one.
Mm.
That's amazing. Okay, so let's get into like because we are coming to the end of this podcast. I really want to bring this out from you. Like, what are you teaching people in Canada in this week, or how many weeks are you here for?
Yeah. So I'll be here till August.
August. Okay.
August end maybe. So I'll
Mhm.
be teaching them basics, how you can use your body
Mhm.
at your fullest. So what happens, as far as my knowledge and my experience of say 4 years of teaching.
Mhm. Oh, you've been teaching for past 4 years.
Yeah, past 4 years. I've
Fantastic.
been teaching in India in many cities, and I've been to Europe last year
Oh,
in October
wonderful.
for the
Wonderful.
Kalari classes. So I've observed people, they feel really rigid in their body, a lot
Okay.
of rigidity and stiffness in their body.
Mhm.
They might sit and work for hours in front of the computer. So what they feel is with this art form, they feel really comfortable. They feel energetic throughout the day,
Okay.
and little bit of flexibility in the shoulder, and relaxation. So this art form,
So, sorry to disturb you. Have you designed it such a way, or the whole art form
the
itself
whole
is like?
art form is like that.
Oh, wonderful.
So as I told you, right, 4 stages.
Mhm.
So this we start from first stage, and just to give a little taste of martial art, this KalariPayattu martial art, I just want to teach them the fighting techniques, how it is done in a
Got
different
it.
way, right? So actually, I forgot to say the fourth stage.
Yes,
So
please.
actually interrupted. So
Yeah, my bad. I am bad at doing that. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
so the fourth stage is it's a hand-to-hand combat.
Mhm.
So I told you, right, first is toning your body, and wooden weapons and metal weapons, and the hand-to-hand combats.
Mhm.
So these are the structure. So what it is told, how it is structured is you use your body as the weapon. So you don't need any of the weapon.
Wow.
So that's how we have to get trained step by step. So that's why tone your body first. That's the very important thing. The basement is very important.
You mean the foundation? Okay.
Foundation.
I have to tone my body a lot for sure. But then, yeah, fantastic.
So I'll be teaching the basics for sure.
Mhm.
How you can keep your body relaxed, and to the day-to-day life.
Got it.
You can put this into use by just doing for 20 minutes or 30 minutes
A day. Okay.
every day, or even
So
alternate days.
can this replace the regular workout what we are doing, like let's say gym or other stuff, or is it like can it replace the warm up what we do before the gym?
It can.
Okay.
This is actually a separate
To those things, right?
those thing.
Okay,
actually.
that has to be done in
But
parallel. Okay.
if I have to say, I'm not against anything, because I also do some weightlifting to support my training. But if you just do only the weightlifting, you have to be very precise. For example, just do only
dumbbells.
the dumbbells.
Mm-hmm.
Your hand gets
Correct.
hard,
Mm.
right? If you take KalariPayattu, it is touching from the tip of the fingers and till the tip of the toe.
Wow.
So if you do the practice, you will see the difference of it. It gets strengthened as well as flexibility.
I might not even need any more exercises. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. I've got one extra question, if you're okay.
Sure, sure.
Because there is when I was a kid, I watched this movie called Bharatiyudu. It's in Telugu.
Hmm.
It's called Bharatiyudu. I don't know what is it called in Tamil. Please excuse
I
me.
think
for
it's Indian.
Tamil is called Indian.
I guess.
Okay.
It's Kamal Hassan's movie,
Yes, yeah,
right?
of course.
Yeah.
So in that, I've seen that Kamal Hassan does this and this and
Yeah.
does a lot of stuff happens. So has it got anything to do with Kalari, or is Marmakala both?
Yeah, it's called Marma Kalai. It's more of this Marma based, techniques.
So the 64 Marma points what you mentioned are taught to a Kalari.
Yes. So what happens
Student.
after the fourth stage?
Mhm.
You have to learn some sigicha, that is, let it be massage or curing somebody,
Okay.
at least a bit. Because once you step out to teach, you need to know at least the first aid of helping a person if he gets injured.
Got it.
So that's very important. So in that process, we will learn few of those points,
Mhm.
and not in details, because these marmas are very dangerous as well as very helpful also.
Got it.
So there are marma sikicha also, if you have heard of it.
Marma Chikitsa.
Chikitsa.
Okay.
So it's a healing process.
I didn't know that there is something called Marma Chikitsa.
Yes.
Wow, I know Siddha medicine.
Yeah,
I know
Ayurveda, but it's also part of the Siddha and Ayurveda. You can say
Yeah,
it is
of course
linked.
they are linked,
Yes.
linked together for sure. Yeah.
So in
Wow.
Kalari, they heal with the marmas, because the marmas are hidden.
Mhm.
So easily it cannot be hurt. So that's why you need to know the point exactly to hurt or to heal. So both are there.
Wow.
So that's why it's.
So do you know any Marma thing?
Marmas little bit, but I'm still in the process of
You're learning it? Okay.
learning it.
I
Yeah.
thought of getting some clues from you. Wonderful. So thank you, Surya. Like you have given us some time today, and I've learned a little bit about Kalari. And I'm sure after watching this program, people will be interested in coming and talk to you and attend your sessions. It's amazing to have you here in the CLTV podcast as well as in Canada as a whole, so that people get to know this art form. Sorry, this martial art. My bad. So I'm happy to host you in my podcast today. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Namaskaram.
for having me.